We should do just 30 minutes of puppies. I think that would be amazing and needed at this time. Anyway, regardless, you need to know what your weather is going to be too. We do have a lot of sunshine going on, and that's going to take us right in to the evening hours as well. Our current temperatures are in the 70s and low 70s at that. Along the south coast, we're picking up a little bit of a wind, a little bit of a gusty wind. Occasional gusts are up around 20 miles per hour. It's not windy, but you'll notice it. Our dew points is something that has been going up, and we have our dew points now into the 60s. And how these work is when you see a dew point of 60 or higher in southern New England, it does indicate that it has this mugginess to it. And we definitely are feeling it out there. In fact, our muggy factor is going to continue to go up. So we're looking at conditions to become quite humid starting tonight. In fact, it's going to keep lows in the 60s rather than dropping into the comfortable 50s. And that means a warmer place to start for your Friday. And we're going to continue to dial up the humidity as well as the heat as we go into the weekend. What takes it down that rapidly? A cold front. And that lays in a pretty tricky situation about midway through the weekend, which I'll explain in a second. Our wind speeds right now coming in from the south again along the south coast. We're picking up occasional higher gusts. Southerly wind too, taking it right over the ocean where the water temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s. So our satellite radar checking clear up close. And as we zoom out, we've got a couple of puffy clouds off to our west. But as we go further west than that, we've got this front. And this front will be coming through as we go overnight tonight in the form of a warm front. Now that warm front will give us an increase in clouds primarily after midnight tonight, and also the chance of picking up a shower in here as well. Temperatures to start are again going to be in the 60s, and as we go through the day, we're going to see those clouds break up so that by the time we get to noon, we're mostly sunny. Temperatures are then going to respond to all that sunshine and make their way into the 80s in the interior. Along the coast, we'll be in the lower 70s there. And as we go Friday into Saturday, that's when we bring in clouds associated with a cool front. So it's a warm front, cool front combo that's going to take us through the next 48 hours or so. But it is going to dial up our rain chances, particularly Saturday night into Sunday morning. After that, we're going to go through a dry trend, and that's going to take us through at least Thursday of next week. But our drought monitor was released. Our data is as of September 2nd. The graphic gets released today, and it did. And we do have abnormally dry conditions in place for a good portion of southern New England. Out on the Cape, we do have moderate drought, as well as out on Nantucket. So that's our drought situation. We could use the rain, but we're not in desperate need. Looking to the south, we've got this area of low pressure, and our tropical outlook has it in red. That means a high chance of tropical development. In fact, it is at 90% that over the next 7 days, we're going to see our next storm develop within that zone. We'll keep it posted, of course. We have spotty showers, at least the chance of it. It's low. It's only 20% as that warm front moves through tonight. For tomorrow, we're going to be clearing to mostly sunny. It will be breezy and muggy, too, with temperatures topping out in the 80s. And we're going to do another day of the 80s for Saturday, and then that front comes through. Now, western portions of southern New England starting Saturday afternoon have the potential of finding severe weather. In other words, gusty, damaging winds, as well as the potential for hail. This will clear, at least the front clears as we go through Sunday morning, but we're going to hold on to the clouds for the duration of the day to finish the weekend. Tiffany?
Kelly.